Atlanta is the capital and largest city of Georgia, USA. It is located in the southeastern United States and the northwest of Georgia. It is located in the rolling hills with an average altitude of about 320 meters. It is densely forested and lush, and is known as the city in a forest. Not only is the scenery pleasant, but the geographical location is also of great strategic value. It is a transportation and economic center in the southeastern United States. Atlanta has a population of about 520,000, and the entire metropolitan area has a population of more than 6.41 million, making it the 8th largest metropolitan area in the United States. It also has the world's busiest airport, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, with an annual passenger flow of more than 100 million, making it a veritable international gateway. The historical starting point of this city is a railway. In 1837, the Western and Atlantic Railway established a terminal here, and the city was born. It was originally called Terminus. It was later renamed Atlanta, taken from the Atlantic Ocean, symbolizing the dream of the railway leading to the Atlantic Ocean. During the Civil War, Atlanta was burned down, but it was quickly rebuilt and became a symbol of the New South. In the mid-20th century, it became an important base for the civil rights movement and gave birth to historical figures such as Martin Luther King. Today, Atlanta is one of the fastest-growing cities in the United States. It is the headquarters of world-renowned companies such as Coca-Cola, Home Depot, Delta Airlines, UPS, and CNN, and the atmosphere of headquarters economy can be felt in the streets and alleys. At the same time, due to the preferential tax policy for film and television, it is also the Hollywood of the South, and many Marvel movies have been filmed here. In terms of education, Atlanta has the Georgia Institute of Technology, which is known for its engineering and technology, and Emory University, which is leading in medicine and humanities. It is an important academic center in the southern United States. In terms of sports, the city is full of enthusiasm. The NBA Atlanta Hawks is the basketball representative of Atlanta. Its home court, the State Farm Arena, is crowded every time there is a game, and it is the core landmark of the city's basketball culture. Atlanta not only carries the pulse of history and modernity, but also has rich urban landscapes and natural scenery. Next, let's walk into its streets, alleys, parks, and museums to discover the little-known side of this city. The most lively place in downtown Atlanta is none other than Centennial Olympic Park. This urban green space built for the 1996 Olympic Games is now a public space loved by tourists and citizens. The five-ring fountain in the center of the square regularly performs water dances, and children run and play in the water column, with laughter echoing. The Ferris Wheel, Skyview Atlanta, on one side of the park slowly rotates, and when the lights are on at night, the whole city seems to be lit up. This is the heartbeat of Atlanta and the starting point of the city's rhythm. Next to the park is the World of Coca-Cola, a joyful exhibition hall that seems to take people into a fairy tale of soda. You can try hundreds of different flavors of Coke from all over the world, and you can also take photos with Coke Bear. The brand story, secret recipe safe, and a wide range of exhibits are all interesting. This is not only a beverage museum, but also a happy experience field. A few steps away is the Georgia Aquarium, a blue kingdom hidden in the city. It is the largest aquarium in the United States. There are tens of thousands of marine creatures living here, including whale sharks, beluga whales, and manta rays. The underwater tunnel, in particular, seems to take you into a deep-sea dream. Children cheered by the interactive pool, and adults marveled at the light and shadow. It was the most unforgettable stop for the whole family, leaving the hustle and bustle of the city and entering a deeper history. In this quiet neighborhood is the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park. This is the birthplace, growth place, and preaching place of Martin Luther King, the famous civil rights leader, and his resting place. The phrase, "I have a dream," that shocked the world, although it resounded in Washington, is rooted in the beliefs and dreams of this land. Streets, churches, and memorials, every step is full of power, making people stand in awe and believe in the meaning of hope again. Walking to the north side of the city, the air begins to relax. That is the taste of Piedmont Park. Large grasslands, tranquil lakes, and the reflection of the distant city skyline are the green lungs of Atlanta. People jog, picnic, and watch the clouds roll by here. Dogs frolic on the grass, and children chase each other by the lake. The hustle and bustle of the city fades away here, and the gentleness of life is magnified. Next to Piedmont Park is the Atlanta Botanical Garden, a green garden that hides the secrets of the four seasons. You can walk on the canopy walkway, as if walking in a forest in the sky. You can also go into the tropical greenhouse and feel the lushness and vitality in the humid air. There are the famous orchid house, cactus area, and art sculpture garden. Every step is like walking into a moving painting. Southeast of the city is another bustling oasis, Zoo Atlanta. It is one of the earliest zoos in the United States, with more than 1,000 animals and more than 200 species. It has a beautiful environment and is an ideal place for family outings. The Gorilla Conservation Project here is well known, and the most popular stars are the giant pandas Luan Luan and Yang Yang and their children who once lived here. Since 1999, they have accompanied a generation of Atlantans to grow up until they returned to Chengdu, China in October 2024, leaving behind a lot of warmth and memories. Finally, about half an hour away from the city, you can reach Stone Mountain Park, a huge rock that grows naturally in the forest. The reliefs on the mountain record the history of the American South, and the scenery on the top of the mountain is another world. Take the cable car to the top, and you can see the skyline and green fields of Atlanta. There are also lakes, zip lines, and laser shows at the foot of the mountain. It is the freest adventure field outside the city. Atlanta is not only a transportation hub and economic center, but also a city where you can walk slowly and savor it carefully. From historic districts to high-tech aquariums, from green parks to the top of the Ferris Wheel, every scene has its own rhythm and story. This city in the forest is worth your time to stay, feel, and remember.